button so people on YouTube and Facebook can see. So let's start with the disclosure. They give me a new disclosure. They didn't like me reading it, so let's do it.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange and futures trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Okay, so we've done that. Let us just review a couple other items. The company provides a number of live trades in addition to this one. It is good to attend as many of those live trades as you can. We get better by practice, and then also by getting instruction from people who are better than us. All of the people who do these training sessions are very good traders, so there's always something there to learn. And here is the schedule. The yellows are for people who are lights. The green are for people who are members, and then there's also extra paid sessions. So lots of opportunities for the month of October. Everyone is invited to attend the Thursday Tip Top referral trade, 11:30 Eastern time. In here we go into some other techniques that are beyond what I generally show on the Tuesday morning trade. On the Tuesday morning trade, my bread and butter trade is the 10-point trade, and then we toward the end of the half hour we'll take a look and see if we have a thick orange line trade. But there are a dozen different signals that you can use to trade off of these indicators. I find that the way I like to do things, the 10-point works for me. During your training, you need to find the signal that works for you. What else do we have this morning? As you know, I generally work off of a trade routine. Here is my trade routine. First thing I like to do is check. It's a little bit like a pilot's checklist. I like to make sure that everything is live and working. I do that by looking up here in the top left-hand corner, seeing that I get a green bar here. And then down here in the bottom right corner, I check to see that I've got green. That means I'm connected to the internet and this chart is current. If I click down below here and go back one button, this becomes red. That means I'm back in time. I'm looking at an old chart. So I want to make sure both are green. And occasionally, every once in a great while, I've taken a trade looking at the wrong chart. It's been red, and I'm seeing a signal, and it's not current. And then I want to make sure my indicators are current, or not my indicators, my MetaTrader 4, and I see the numbers bouncing around here, so that means that this is connected live too. We start our day by taking a look at, we are technical traders. That means we are trading primarily off of price action. So we are going to go to Forex Factory. Just as a quick recoup from last week, we took two trades. Both were winners. And then on Thursday, we also took a trade. It took till the next day to close. But last week we had the 3 winning trades on the live trades that we did. I recommend as a new trader, it's hard to kind of go back and recap from a week ago, but as a new trader, at the end of the day, you can recap because everything's fresh on your mind to maybe journal down the trade that you took and also take a screenshot so that you can go back and take a look at what you were looking at. And then if you need some help, if the trade went the wrong way, you can come and ask your coach or me and say, hey, take a look at this. I took this trade, looking at this, what I do wrong. And we're happy to kind of look at it. That's the most efficient way to do it. So it is worth putting in that little bit of extra time to figure out why trades went wrong. My trade accuracy is about 82%. So with that, next thing we want to do is see what kind of news is coming up today. Because we are technical traders, if there's a news item that may affect the currency pair, we want to stay out of it. We don't have the ability to predict, or we're not good enough at being able to predict how the news will impact what the currency is going to do. So we do that by going to forexfactory.com, and there is a news feed. Today is Tuesday the 13th, and the news items are broken down into low impact, which is yellow, medium impact, which is orange, and high impact, which is red. And over here, for today, we don't have any, and I'm concerned about high impact items, anything that's red. I don't see anything that's red in here. I've got a couple of things on the euro at 5 a.m., so that's already come and gone. USD, low impact, couple oranges, CPI and core CPI. I'd want to see more than 2 oranges. Some people argue that, like, if you got 4 items, that 4 oranges might make a red, but these 2 are basically the same thing, so I'm not going to worry about it. So with that, we've got nothing in our way, so let us go ahead and take a look at, let's do our analysis. We are going to start with this, what I call the composite index that gives us 6 different currency pairs. I'm looking at the hour chart. I start with the hour chart because that if I see that initial signal on the hour chart, then I'm going to go look at a more detailed chart to figure out what the trade is worth, and it'll give me more indication of how good the trade might be. So I am looking for situations. I start with the majors and minors, and I'm looking for situations where I am oversold, so that is below the red line, or overbought, which is above the blue line. So here on the dollar US, we're in the middle of the channel. We're about halfway. I will sometimes take the trade up to halfway, but everybody's going up. It's just reaching the halfway with the majors. The minors have started to turn, so I don't like that. So I'm gonna pass. I like everybody to be going up together. Euro dollar, we are overbought, but the majors are going up, even though the minors have started to turn to go downwards. This is a duckbill on the majors, which generally means we're going to have more up movement. I like to take a trade when we are oversold going up or overbought going down, because I want to get the run of the trade. So here on the Euro USD, we caught this when it turned. we could have gotten, that was worth 35 pips as it ran through the channel. So that is what I wanted to get. Now, does that mean I can't get a decent run when it's up above? Yes, I can, but again, I want to minimize. I'm trying to minimize my risk, so I want to take trades that have the highest opportunity to get me the pips I'm looking for. I want to get my 30 pips for the day and quit. Those of you who saw my trade results yesterday, I only got about 20. But my goal is to get 30, and but I'm not going to force it. All right, Australian US dollar, I am oversold. Oh, excuse me, overbought. Everybody's pointing down. Majors, the red and green, and the minors, the black and gray, are pointing down. Majors have good steepness to them, and I've got the double cross where the red's crossing over and the black is crossing over. So I've got 3 points here. I get 3 points here. I am going to look to my TNTs. The two orange lines, the thick and the thin orange line, are both going down. Dotted blue, the blue lines are reverse indicators. So when blue's going up, that means down. So I've got 3 of the 4. Thick blue is going against me. So if I have 3 out of 4 here, I've got still a good positive signal. And then I am going to take a look at my pressure. My pressure is going up. It's converging. The lines are getting closer together. The dotted green is kinked and is starting to go sideways, but green is on top. I want to have red on top. So to me, this isn't quite ready yet. I want to have either red on top. It is converging, but that doesn't give me a point. That gives me a little, it's getting there, but it's not there yet. So let us keep going. USD CHF. We are overbought. Miners have turned, but check out the steepness here of the line versus the steepness here. The steeper the line, the better the trade. So this line isn't as steep as this, and then my miners haven't come into agreement yet. My miners going up, my majors are going down. Now, and then you see kind of the mixed results showing up here on the TNTs. I got one orange, thin orange going up, thick orange coming down. The two blues actually are going up, So I do have 3 out of 4 here, and I do have red on top, even though I've got steep up pressure. But the miners aren't with me here, so I'm gonna keep looking and see if I can find a better trade. USD JPY overbought. Everybody's going down. Steepness on the miners isn't great. Steepness on the majors is better than what I saw on USD CHF. The 2 oranges are going up. So I got 3 points here. Over the blue, overbought. Everybody's pointing down, and I do have a double cross, even though this guy's up. It's just got a little bit steeper here. I've got 1 orange coming down, 1 orange going up. So I've got mixed signals. I've got 2 out of the 4. I've got the thick orange coming down and the dotted blue going up. I want 3 out of 4 here. So I still don't quite have it yet. USD Canadian. Oversold. Everybody's going up. Everybody's clumped together. I like it better when everybody's clumped together versus when there's separation, as we see here. I got the 2 oranges going up, the dotted blue coming down, so I have 3 out of 4 here. I have steep down pressure, but green has just crossed over. So that is 7 points. 3 here, 3 here, and 1 here. So because I have 7 points, now what I want to do is I want to take a look and get a little bit more detail to decide if I want to take this trade. So I'm going to look for my USD CAD chart. USD CAD, I don't see it there, so let's pop it in here. USD CAD, USD CAD. What is going on? Why are a little slow here, huh? All right, so the first thing I want to do, so here's the chart. I just want to just double check, make sure we got the right clock on here. Yes, we do. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to know where my support and resistance is. And so I am going to crunch it up, and now I'm going to add some lines on it. So support and resistance are spots where the lines tend to stop and touch. So let us see if we see. All right, so I've got stopping right in here, stopping right in here, stopping right in here, right in here. The support and resistance gives me the price action tends to, where there's places where it stops like that, it tends to repeat. So we want to kind of know where that is so we can figure out if we're trading through one of these lines. So here, stops here, stops here, stops here, kind of stops here, stops in here, stops here. I want to get one above, one below. So right in here, it stops. Right in here, right in here. And let's get one above. So right in here, right in here, right in here, right in here. All right, so I'm going to pull this out now. Open this up. So when we're taking a look at this, going back to I want to know what the trend is, where the support and resistance are, and the channels. So over the last the trend over the last 3 days, we've had kind of a downtrend, and over the last day and a half, it's kind of been flat within this channel. So you can see it's been bouncing, 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 bouncing all along here, went up, came up, bounced, came back down, bounced. So we're right in this channel. So I'd like to know how much up I have. So I've got about 31 pips up, and I've got maybe a pip down until I hit this line. So I've got an up trade, and I've got plenty of room up till I hit that next support and resistance. I am now going to look. I got the initial signal off of my 60-minute chart. I want to see what it's showing me on the 2-hour, 4-hour, and day chart. So on the 2-hour chart, I'm oversold. My majors haven't crossed yet, but looks like they want to cross here. My TNTs, the 2 oranges are going up, the dotted blue coming down. I have got on the pressure, I've got kind of sideways pressure, diverging. The lines are getting further apart. When the lines are going sideways like this, it tends to mean that we might get some retracement. So what I mean by retracement is we'll come back and mimic this candle. So if we were to mimic this candle, that's worth 8 pips. On the 240 chart, we are oversold, and we haven't got the commitment up. I've got down pressure with green on top. And on the day chart, I am oversold. Majors and minors are majors are kind of flat, going sideways, and minors have started to turn up. And I'm starting to get a green. Green has just started to cross over here. When green crosses over, that tends to mean that next candle is going to be a green candle. On the 30-minute, I've got the green on top. The line's diverging, so that to me means that the pressure is going to start going up. I've got the majors and minors going up, and I've got 2 orange lines going up. I've got the duck bill here, which tends to mean that, it just changed. The duck bill tends to mean I'm going to still have more upward push. I've got the lines converging with up pressure. So with this, with what I'm seeing here, I like this for a buy. Let me just take a look. So we got 12 pips to there and almost 30 pips to there. I like this for 11 pips. We can recapture what's on this candle here. So with that, let us open up our chart. I do not have the Euro or USD CAD on here, so I'm going to open up the chart. New chart. USD CAD. I'm going to open it. I don't like this screen, so I'm going to put in one of my templates, which is here. I am going to, it is going to be a buy trade, so I'm going to go to the second line, new order, buy. Check my symbol, USD CAD, check my volume. I want my volume to be, I want to figure out what my volume should be based on the amount of money I have in my account. So this is a demo account that's got 7,600. I'm going to move this decimal place over 4 spots. So I'm going to use a volume of 0.76. And then I am going, it's market execution, and I am going to say buy. I'm going to do my purchase in 2 steps. So I've told it to buy. It's inserted a line on the graph, and it's also recorded the order down below. If I click anywhere along the order, it highlights in blue. If I right-click along it, it brings up this menu, and I can go to modify. I need to tell the broker now how much I want to take profit for. So here we are going to go for 110 points is 11 pips. So we're going to go for 11 pips. If I click this blue button, it calculates what the number should be. And for right now, we're going to go 5 times that for our stop loss, but I'm going to go take a look at the chart to take a look. So 550 is a 55 pip stop loss. Modify, it records the take profit and stop loss. We probably don't need that big a stop loss, but I'm going to go back to the chart and take a look. Based on my risk tolerance, I like to go 2 support and resistances away. So here's 1 support resistance. Here's a second support and resistance. So if I go down to the second support and resistance, I'm at 3070. We had ours at 3050, so I can come up a little bit. But the reality is it hasn't traded down here in a while. So I could really maybe put the stop loss here and be pretty safe. In fact, that's what I think I'll do. We don't need to go down here quite as far, given that it hasn't traded down here in a while. So I am outside of where the lows are. So it would have to like make a new low to take me out. So with that, we'll go to 30.95. So to change this, I can grab the line here and move it. $30.92. And we're in good shape. All right, there's a couple minutes left. Let's see if we see a thick orange line trade. So let's go back. Thick orange line trade. I am looking for 0 or minus 100 or 10 points from either end on this number. -7. That's within 10 points. If I have this condition, I look for something supporting it because I want that high. I want that high accuracy rate. So to get that high accuracy rate, the support, I'm looking for this. So when this is at 0, that's telling me that we don't believe there's any more up in the movement. To support that, I want to see all 4 of these lines well above the blue line. So it's telling me that the market's overbought. I don't have that here, so I don't have the 2 conditions. -24 isn't close enough to 0 or -100, -50, not close enough, not close enough, not close enough, not close enough. So all of these aren't close enough. -60, no, no, no. Australian, New Zealand, 0, yes. All 4 lines are well above, yes. So if I have condition 1 and condition 2, this is worth 10 points. Let's go ahead, or excuse me, worth a 5-pip trade. So let's go ahead and take it. AUD, I don't have that chart. So 5, new chart. AUD, NZD, not in there. AUD, NZD. That's, again, I don't like this screen. We just go back. We got 1 more minute. Let's go ahead and take a sell for 5 pips. So new order. Easy. My volume is good. Sell. And then I am going to modify. I'm going to make it 5, which is 50 points. And on this trade, we use a 4-to-1 stop loss based on the accuracy of the trade. And then I am just going to double check. I got in at 0809. So if I take 5 pips away, I'm going to go to 0804. Because I want to get my full 5 pips. All right. So we've taken 2 trades today. Do we have any questions, comments, concerns? All right, great. Thanks for being here. Anything, again, we want to make you outstanding traders. That is our goal. We win when you win. So whatever help you need, just reach out. Thanks so much. See you Thursday. Bye-bye.